The Cape Town Cycle Tour is not giving up hope despite not being able to go ahead with its main race in March. Organisers are giving cyclists the opportunity to compete in some form of the tour, one being virtual and the other on the road. eNCA's Justin Ford tells us how they will do this.
Cyclists worldwide will have to wait for the pomp and ceremony of the Cape Town Cycle Tour. Usually held early in the year, it is not decided yet whether or not to host the event later this year.
We've put together a COVID-compliant cycle tour for October. It's a vastly reduced cycle tour, so it'll only be 18,000 people that will be permitted to participate. And it's a rolling start with a rolling finish. There'll be all the pizzazz and there'll be the noise, and when you start, so you get all of that, but you won't start in batches. You will simply roll across the start line between given times.
All's not lost, as the largest time cycling event in the world has given cyclists a chance to still do the race in March.
The first opportunity was the virtual Cape Town Cycle Tour, which is actually ridden on a smart trainer in your own home, where you link up through an application to video, where you are riding, physically riding, while you're on your bike at home, riding along the route of the cycle tour. So the perspective that you see is filmed from a bicycle. We created what is the Strava Challenge, and it's effectively 109 for 109. You pay 109 Rand. You ride during the month of March, 109 kilometers any day, as many times as you want. Because we're able to back end into Strava, we're able to pick up the fact that you've ridden 109 Ks.
Benefactors of the race will be pleased with the efforts of the cycle tour.
When I say the beneficiaries, while PPA and Rotary are the two key beneficiaries, it's the distribution that takes place below them that becomes important. So Rotary is primarily playing in the space of social upliftment and working with communities at grassroots level, and PPA focuses very heavily on cycling development as well as safe cycling. Without the funding from the cycle tour, none of this is going to happen.
The cycle tour is calling cyclists to still celebrate the traditional cycling month of March. Justin Ford, Cape Town.